Good evening, everyone. So this is Niranjan, Assistant Professor, BITS Warangal. We are discussing the topics in engineering material subject. So calendaring method. Now we will discuss calendaring method. So it is the processing of polymers. We have other different methods like injection molding, compression molding, transfer molding, extrusion, calendering, thermoforming, and vacuum forming. There are other methods also there for processing of polymers. So you will see what happens in calendering. So in this method, plastic melt or plastic feed passes between the rollers, heated calendering rollers. It passes between heated calendering rollers, so it will be guided to follow the rollers. The rollers will rotate in opposite direction so that the plastic will come out of rollers. So initially we may be having some thickness, so in the number of stages the thickness will be reduced, so we will get the plastic film or sheets at the end in this method. So here we can see few points about this method. So it passes between the heated calendering rollers to obtain sheet of required thickness. So thermoplastic polymers are can be processed by the calendering method. Example is PVC. Thickness, the next point, the thickness is gradually reduced and smooth surface can be obtained by this method, calendering. The final thickness is determined by the gap between the last pair of rollers. So here we can see the last pair of rollers. Here we are able to see some 5 number of rollers, but we may be having any number of rollers. The material may be passed between any number of rollers. So depending on the thickness we want, initially how much thickness is there, final thickness is how much, and what is the speed, what is the material. So these are all the factors by which we can find the number of stages and number of rollers. So this is been there from 100 years. So this is one of the methods of processing of polymers. So as we have discussed in calendaring process, we are processing thermoplastic materials. So we will see the next topic in the coming class. Thank you everyone.